but I'm guessing.
Out of focus. I think I'm out of focus. Yeah. So I don't know. You think that's it?
It's possible. I know people all over the country have no idea what I'm talking about when I say Howard Franklin, but it's a big bridge here in the area, and someone did go over it. So I'm guessing that's causing a little bit of a backup.
Mm-hmm. It's more than a little.
True.
Why don't you share with the audience, the listener and the viewer, how they can get in touch with the show?
So you can call the show if you want. You have a question or you have a comment you want to add. Even if it's not something we're talking about, you can give us a call, 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. Also, you can visit letstalknutrition.com. We have all of our episodes up on there. If you want to watch us live, see Dr. Garko, see myself, see Reggie, you can watch us on YouTube, Let's Talk Nutrition. If you hit the subscribe button, you'll get a notification every time we go live, which is every day, Monday through Friday. Or you can watch us live on Facebook as well. We also have Instagram and, all the social medias. Just look up Let's Talk Nutrition and you will find us. We also have podcasts where we have thousands and thousands of you. I think we're up to 60,000 now plays on that. So got a lot of listens.
Wow. We're coming along, and we're glad that you're there. And we really mean it when we ask you and reach out to you. Call, write. You don't call, you don't write. And you can always message us, as she said, on our Facebook page. And
also comment on our YouTube stream if you're watching us live. Comment on there too.
Yeah, some do, some don't. So sometimes we miss the fundamentals. I know in the world of the stock market and all that, I'm not in that world. But I do know that they talk about fundamentals. What are the fundamentals? And and a lot of things in life, it's about the fundamentals. And health, for sure. And on this show, the two fundamentals are diet and lifestyle. Diet and lifestyle. And lifestyle is a big variable, so is diet. Within the lifestyle variable is physical activity. In this series that I'm writing on weight gain, weight loss, perspectives, principles, and practices, certainly in that realm, diet comes up all the time, of course, and in ways that don't necessarily serve people well. And, of course, physical activity comes up as well, too, and exercise, moving. You got to keep moving. And I've talked about that for many years on the show. So, in this one piece of the series, in this one article in the series, talking about the energy balance perspective and what that perspective is. And it's a perspective that can be useful for you, for me, for anybody, not only for weight gain and weight loss, but for, it turns out, overall health. And I have grown a greater appreciation for and understanding of physical activity and how central it is to the whole idea of not just managing weight, but staying healthy. In the New York Times, there's a story trending, and it caught my eye immediately because they said that in the piece and I want to give attribution to the Times and Gretchen Reynolds, some of the greatest gains that people that are seen or we can document are achieved when people shift from being sedentary toward a more active lifestyle, even for 1 extra hour a day, they were talking about. Now, for some people, that doesn't sound like a lot. For others, it sounds like an eternity. 1 hour? I'm going to devote 1 hour? And in the article, they're talking about men and women both, who move around throughout the day, even if they're just strolling or clean or, cleaning the house, whatever you're doing, and do not formally exercise. Those people, they even catch a good break here and are less likely to die prematurely than people who almost never leave their chairs. Now, you might be saying, well, that doesn't apply to me. Well, let's see. Get up in the morning, get in your car, you got to commute. Maybe it's 45 minutes an hour. Get to the office, right? Assuming you have an office job or some sort of job where you have to sit, and you're going to sit most of that day. You might get up to go to lunch, go to the bathroom, but most of the day is going to be spent sitting. Time to go home, get back in the car, and then some people will then make dinner and then sit and watch TV. Most of that day was spent sitting, not moving, not getting up. But they're saying in this piece that just not even with a conscious effort to go to the gym or to have some block of time where you're physically engaged in a workout, just moving, you can, in everyday life, will keep you going. I've talked so much about sitting and how sitting is the new smoking, and I think some of that is a little stretched, in my opinion, and overblown. But to say that it's the new smoking, smoking is deadly. I think that's a stretch. But nevertheless, the study, this is that they're referring to here, is the largest of its kind they mention in the piece to date. And it finds that any activity, they'll take anything, no matter how modest, can reduce mortality risks, with some of the greatest gains, and I'm quoting now, seen when people shift from being almost completely sedentary toward rising and ambling walking, for even an extra hour a day. It's convenience. We have abundance and convenience. Those are two characteristics of modern society. Abundance and convenience. They have not served us well. Abundance and convenience have contributed to the sort of obesogenic condition that we find ourselves in. But we shouldn't be surprised to learn that movement and exercise are good for us. This isn't new news. There are scores of studies that connect activity and longevity together. When we come back, I'll tell you more about this, and we'll try to get the cameras right and my head right and you right, and we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has two super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbals Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with BDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. Reviva Labs, the natural skincare authority. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. This study that's out, it's kind of interesting. Most of the studies I've seen on physical activity, a lion's share of them, are always talking about the benefits of engaged in, 30 minutes of moderate exercise, intense exercise, 45 minutes, whatever. It's always a concerted effort. Here in this study, they're talking about just moving and just not going out of your way to do something extraordinary. So Katie was out and she was attending a wedding, and she mentioned yesterday, we were talking, physical activity came up yesterday, and she said, boy, I didn't realize
that I need to be in better shape and start working out.
And how did you discover that?
A long night of dancing at the wedding.
Okay, dancing. She wasn't running a marathon.
No.
She wasn't doing heavy squats at the gym.
No.
Right? You were dancing.
I just was dancing.
And then you realized that you were not fit enough as fit as you thought you might have been, or didn't realize how unfit you were.
Woke up the next morning, definitely had that realization.
You were sore, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So that tells you, and you're relatively young. It's not as if you're in your 50s or 60s. But at any age, the body needs, at any age, at children, adolescents, teenagers, young adults, doesn't make, no matter where you are in the lifespan, the body does not enjoy not being moved. You will pay heavy consequences. And we have become a sedentary society. This is an obesogenic society. The environment is set up for us not to be as active and have the ability to move around. It's just, that's the way it is. That's one of the features of an obesogenic society. And being sedentary is more characteristic of us than not. We're going to pay a heavy price for that as a society, as a country, because people are going to get sick. You're thinking, well, I'm not exercising, I'm not going to get sick. Really? Well, that's not what the data say. The limitation of past studies is that many of them on physical activity, the researchers asked people how active they had been in recent days or weeks. And a few can recall in detail how they spent their time. I could tell you what I've done in terms of physical activity for the last many months because I have a routine. And a few can recall in detail how they spent their time. Most people cannot. If I were to ask you, just describe your casual movements throughout a day, you might struggle with that a little bit each day and try to remember what you were doing. But if you're leading a sedentary life, that's not going to be hard for you to recall because you didn't move around much. So in this study, these previous studies didn't equip people with what's called an activity tracker to monitor their days. But most of those have tended to be small or focused only on men in those studies, and women or the elderly, making their results difficult to interpret in some of these past studies. So for this study, which was published in the British Medical Journal, there was an international consortium of researchers, and they decided to find and combine and reanalyze as much data as possible from earlier studies, which is called a meta-analysis, that provided volunteers with activity monitors. The tracker doesn't lie, right? So the researchers turned to online libraries containing studies about exercise and longevity, during which volunteers wore these accelerometers. And then that's where they pulled their data. And they wound up with data covering over 36,383 middle-aged or older men and women from the United States, Britain, and Europe, after they went through all the literature trying to find studies where people wore an accelerometer or an activity tracker for several days. So that's a good thing. And they found at the end of the day that even a little bit of movement, just casual movement, was helpful. People who sat for long hours, almost never formally exercised, constituted the least active group, of course, in the study. And the second most active group was the people who approximately about an hour each day moved around, not doing anything very strenuous or taxing. So overall, what they found, someone's chances of dying prematurely continued to drop the more that person moved, up to a plateau at about 25 minutes per day of moderate exercise, such as brisk walking, or 300 minutes a day of light, gentle activity. Okay, 300 minutes a day of light, 60 minutes in an hour, 300 minutes is a lot of minutes of just light, what they call gentle activity. So this study confirms the idea that even a little bit of movement, getting up once in a while, moving around, going for a walk, the activity around the house, whatever it might be, cutting the lawn, all of those things count. Sometimes we tend to be dismissive of those movements. They are not a waste of your time, and they are an investment in your health. We'll be back.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Your shot at a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival and $1,000 spending cash now. Text the nationwide keyword whale to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's whale to 200-200.
Touchdown, USF!
The USF Bulls start the season one place, then graduate to another. Hear USF football on 1250 WHNZ during August and September, before they head to 95.3 WDAE in October. News on 1250 WHNZ.
Tropical storm Dorian could strike Florida as a Category 2 hurricane. The latest forecast from the National Hurricane Center shows the East Coast within range of the storm, which is expected to make landfall late Sunday. 3 task forces hearing from the public about new toll roads in Florida got an earful from opponents.
Without a doubt, we'll lose many of our state's animals if these toll roads are built.
Toll roads are Lexus lanes for the economic privilege at the expense of Florida taxpayers.
If these corridors were so important, they would not be toll roads. They would be normal highways built for all to use.
The family of a minor league pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays was murdered in Virginia. Police say the wife, child, and mother-in-law of Blake Bivens were found dead. Bivens' 18-year-old brother-in-law was arrested. He was found naked outside the home where the murders happened. With Florida's News, I'm Chris Trankman.
From the 1250 WHNZ Florida Central Credit Union Auto Loans Traffic Center.
Crash investigation on the Howard Franklin Bridge, southbound 275 towards Pinellas County. The right and center lanes are blocked and traffic backed up from downtown Tampa. This is also affecting traffic on the westbound Selman. It is jammed from downtown to Gandy Boulevard. Expect big delays on the Gandy Bridge, especially on the St. Pete side, approaching that light at Brighton Bay, and big delays on the Courtney Campbell heading towards Clearwater. See traffic problems, call the injury firm, Abrahamson, Goodork, Hillsborough. Traffic tip line 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
Lowe's helps pros like you do the job right by having more of what you need in stock, and it's savings you can count on every day. Like Valspar 2000 Paint Plus Primer starting at just $19.98 a gallon. And whether you're updating properties or building new homes, get up to 40% off select appliance special values with 4-piece kitchen suites as low as $1,160. For your next job and every job after, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Appliance offer valid through September 11th. U.S. only.
At Fidelity, we believe nothing should come between you and your money. So we're introducing zero account fees with zero minimums to open an account. All because we want you to invest with zero trade-offs. Visit fidelity.com/value to learn more. Zero account minimums and zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Expenses charged by investments such as funds and managed accounts and for commissions, interest charges, or other expenses for transactions may still apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE, SIPC.
From the 1250 WHNZ Ruud Air Conditioning Weather Center. Rely on Ruud.
Your Tampa Bay forecast, scattered showers early today, then partly cloudy and muggy, a 40% chance of afternoon thunderstorms, high 90. Tonight, showers taper off with a low 79. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, hot and humid with a 30% rain chance, high 93. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, Get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Stuart Tomk is my guest today. There you go. Got that right now. And it's always good to have him on. He was just on recently, so getting spoiled. Have him on again. And let's see. In the past 3 days, I've heard, without exaggeration, a half a dozen CBD commercials on the radio. Mm-hmm. It's just amazing to me. I mean, just a few years ago, cannabidiol, people couldn't even pronounce it, let alone know what it is. And now you're having commercials run.
Revelation happened so fast.
It does happen fast. It seems fast, but to people like Stuart, who work at this every day, and he's been at the tip of the spear in educating consumers about CBD, and CV Science has been, in fact, CV Sciences is the spear that's leading the way. And it's just amazing to me to hear these commercials run. And so that's a sign of the times. And Stuart has become one of the best experts in the country on this topic. Stuart, welcome back to the show. It's good to see you again sooner rather than later.
Yes, Doctor and Katie, it's so good to hear your voice. Yes. In fact, even when we were coming on live today, did you notice my former employer, who I still respect and love, we were playing his commercial, their commercial for Hempanol, North American Urban Spice.
Yeah.
Now, that just shows you how exciting this is, because Dr. Ingram and that company, and I worked there, that's where I met Dr. Garko years ago, that's a very innovative company. They're a very good, innovative company, and they didn't innovate hemp CBD oil. We did. So we get the mantle of radical, transparent honesty in that. So it was really cool for me to watch North American Urban Spice become a Me Too company, because this is the hottest thing ever. That shows you it's impossible to stay relevant. So don't try to stay cool forever. You only get 15 milliseconds.
Yeah, I know. So when, since you were only on a few days ago, which it's nice to have you back again so soon. What is really going on with the trend now? Can you share with the listener and the viewer exactly what is happening out there? So, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of commercial traffic, messaging all over the place. It's hard to wait. It's now getting very, very crowded space, Stuart.
Oh, now it's the fog of confusion and marketing, and that's where we double down on.
So how can you help this audience wade through that? What guidance can you give them regarding CBD?
There are a few things that roll right off the tip of the head, and it starts with the seed, and then we need to talk about the extraction process. Then we need to talk about the evidence that it is safe and then effective. And finally, are there after-market action, adverse event reporting mechanisms to monitor the public? Remember, this stuff is new. Brand new. And so you need to have a responsible company, as I said, with radical, transparent honesty. And what I'm here to help people understand is you need to start with the right seed, you need to have the right extraction, you need safety data, you need efficacy data, you need an experienced team of experts that are trusted authorities, and that's where Plus CBD oil staked its claim in the ground in 2012. We were prepared for this fog of war. We knew it would get this ugly. This is the most exciting molecule we've maybe seen in our lifetime, and we were prepared for this.
All right, good enough. So let's start with the seed, as most things in life do.
Yes. And a lot of people don't want this conversation.
But what's the big deal? I mean, that sounds like a mind number. Boring. Going to talk about seeds? Really? Why are you going there? Why do you want to put a spotlight on seeds?
Well, the Farm Bill that was recently passed that liberated hemp once and for all from the Controlled Substance Act enabled farmers to get crop insurance. Enabled farmers to get crop insurance because prior to that, our company, for example, grew our hemp without crop insurance. Now listen to the echoes of the investment world when you say no crop insurance. So the bill passing to allow this to be an agricultural commodity, corn, soy, hemp. Corn, soy, hemp. You can see the demand. If you put those three commodities out and asked people 20 years from now, which commodity do you think would be more popular in 20 years? Corn, soy, or hemp? Which one do you think would be more popular in 20 years?
Well, I think would be hemp, but some people...
No, we all know it would be hemp. Corn has already had its day, so is soy. Hemp's the new one, right?
Well, I would think so.
So you need crop insurance, and the seeds that are true food fiber hemp seeds are the seeds that will be allowed to be grown on large scale, which will control the supply not only of the CBD, Doc. No one talks about this. We grow the hemp that you can make the plastic alternatives with. Everyone's talking about the extracts. Our plants, you use the bottom part to replace plastic. The car doors BMW's making right now with hemp because it's stronger than carbon graphene, you need the bottom part of an outdoor grown hemp plant to replace plastic. So it's much, much bigger. When you start with the seed, you get the crop insurance, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, giant scale, eco-friendly, sucking CO2 out of the atmosphere and replacing plastic, and making Plus CBD oil and hemp concrete and replacing cotton as a fabric. It's bigger than just a little greenhouse.
In terms of what's put in, just talk about CV Sciences, what part of the plant makes its way into the products that people ultimately buy, the Plus CBD products in their health store or Kroger or wherever?
Excellent. And I'm so happy over all these years. Now we're drilling down into the weeds. This is fun. So I want you to imagine in your mind's eye, please, 15-foot tall hemp plants. Now, for the next show, and as a follow-up, I promise you, I'm going to send you my slide deck. I know I have in the past. We'll get a bunch of big pictures to put up. People need to see this now with their own eyes. Now, listen. How many years have you been eating hemp seeds and hemp seed oil like Manitoba Harvest or Nutiva?
Yeah.
You've eaten that stuff, right? How many years?
Sure. Been around a while.
A long time, right?
Yeah, and me and that other person. I mean, there's more than a few people. I mean,
a lot of people eat hemp. Katie, do you hemp seeds, hemp seed oil? Everybody?
No.
These are the same.
No, she's not. No. No.
Okay. These are the same exact plants that yield hemp seeds and hemp seed oil. We use the top part, the seed, the stem, and the stalk, the flower at the top. The bottom part.
How much of the plant does that constitute? 15%?
The top third.
Okay. We're going to try to find an image of a. I'm going
to send it to you now during the break, but it has to be our field. I'm going to send it to you right now.
All right.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation. And it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Did you know that you have 3 brains? Yes, you heard right. Exciting new research reveals you have 3 brains: your head brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. These 3 brains are like an orchestra with billions of neurons working together to create a harmonic symphony. This intricate relationship between these 3 brains impacts your mental, emotional, and physical health. The 3 Brain Supplements from Natural Factors is a bold new innovation in mental health. It provides a whole-body approach to balance brain health and well-being. Start with the 3 Brains Total Kit, which includes 5 supplements that are essential for 3 brain health. The kit provides foundational support for all 3 of your brains. Then, depending on your unique needs, choose from Higher Thoughts to enhance brain performance, Mental Sunshine for healthy mood balance, Serene Mind to relieve stress-related fatigue, or The Best Sleep for restful sleep. Learn more at 3brainshealth.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. VDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off VDC's already discounted prices. VDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with VDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb & Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
15 feet high. That's a hemp plant. And you're going to see probably, and Stuart I could get him to talk to this, there will be probably far greater farming of that crop in this country now. It's just crazy. They had it tied to, it was a Schedule I drug. The Farm Bill has really opened things up, and now the seeds become important. So it's that top part of the plant, welcome back, Stuart, it's that top part of the plant that's used to extract the compounds that ultimately end up in your products, yes?
Yes, the flowering top, the trichomes, that's where we find the cannabinoids and the terpenes, the terpenoids. And what we do is we grow thousands and thousands of acres of what we call food fiber hemp. Food fiber hemp means it's the same hemp used to eat as food and to make as fiber. So now that we're a few years into this more nuanced conversation, the colloquial term used to be ditchweed. You ever hear that when you were a kid?
Yeah.
My grandpa, who played jazz trombone, is an officer in the during the bombing of Pearl Harbor, used to take me fishing up and down the Mississippi River when I was a boy, and he would point out the ditchweed, the feral hemp.
I'll be darned.
He'd say to me, son, look at that stuff there. Don't be fooled. Only a dope smokes rope.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like something my grandpa would have said.
Right? So this isn't a new thing. I mean, we grew this stuff so that we wouldn't be Speck and Sie Deutsch.
Exactly.
I'm serious.
I know.
We won the Second World War. That's no joke, because we grew hemp. There was a supply chain issue in Manila. I wonder why. And so we needed to grow it here, and we grew it. The Army Corps of Engineers grew it in Kentucky.
Most people don't know that. They don't know that story.
They don't know that. So listen, there's a documentary now on YouTube called Hemp for Victory. Have you seen that yet? No, listen, they have the old footage. They're like, the Army Corps of Engineers is growing agricultural hemp along the rich coastal sideways of Kentucky.
That's really good.
You got to watch it. It's incredible.
This is really good.
Due to pressure overseas, we must turn to another source of agricultural hemp to make root.
If ever the hemp business goes down, Stuart, I have a backup job for you.
Oh, no, they've been saying that for years. I am a stand-up comic in the nutrition industry.
You sound like those guys from those black and white newsreels.
I know. I love those guys. And there's a book, it's called Hemp for Victory on YouTube. You pull it up right now. Start watching it. Hemp for Victory. Someone's going to pull it up. They're like, it sounds just like the bald guy.
87. Katie, give him some numbers.
Let you laugh it out. 877-897-TALK. 877-897-8255 if you want to get a hold of us.
Jesus, I needed that.
Like, I'm in here dying laughing just because he's laughing. I have no idea why I'm doing it.
Laughter is contagious.
That was so good.
Oh, and we got the image up, too.
This is Laugh Radio.
True. And listen, this is so American, and that's part of the story. CV Sciences, we launched this Plus CBD oil, and there's all this scrutiny around the regulatory compliance landscape. Don't worry, that's working itself out. If you look at the bigger picture, we're talking about one plant that could save the earth, and we just failed to connect those dots over the last couple of years while you have all these commercials with people selling CBD. Because you know what I want to ask now? I want to see your plant, and I want to see your seed, because I'm going to call bunk on it. I'll bet you most of the stuff in the market now, most of the stuff is either extracted from marijuana with low THC, or made in a laboratory. So now we're going to get back to synthetic versus full-spectrum natural, and now you're going to watch Plus CBD oil just level the playing field.
What do they spray that crop with?
Our stuff?
Not your stuff.
Oh, well, right now, just to be fair, there are no approved pesticides or any of that stuff for hemp. The point I'm making is some are growing cannabis with low THC.
Right.
And some are doing this outdoor giant-scale farming.
Is there any organic crop out there?
There are a few plots of land that were certified organic, and then people grew hemp on top of it. And U.S. Department of Agriculture doesn't like it because there are no official organic sources. You see, the plant is still in flux.
That's interesting.
So that's why the people that are racing to the branding war, they are missing how big the picture is.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much bigger than all of us.
877-897-8255. You're listening to Stuart Topp. He's Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. I must tell you, I said this the other day when you were on. Before I went to bed last night, I took 3 gold gel caps, and I took 3 of the red. There were 6. I don't know how much that is. I didn't even look on the bottle. And I've been doing that now for weeks, at least 2 months or so, maybe 3. And I do see a difference. Sleep better, respond better to stress, not as amped, more even, more level. It's noticeable. It is noticeable. For me, that's anecdotal. I told you that the other day on the air. How much do you take a day? Tell me the truth. It's just you and me talking now.
Oh, no, I always do. I'm way down. I'm taking about 50 to 75 milligrams per day, and I know that sounds like a lot. I was taking far more. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm sort of a scream looking for a mouth, and it's been very helpful for me.
50 to 75 milligrams. So what I took last night of CV Sciences, 3 gold, 3 red, in that gel cap, how much was that?
Let's see, you're at 45 on the gold, and you said how many red?
3 red.
45 and 15. So you're getting, that's like 60 milligrams. So
I'm taking about as much as you do.
Right, and you're going to sleep, and since we keep diving deeper on your show, CBD undergoes extensive hydroxylation at multiple sites, and further oxidations result in this really complex metabolic profiles. So some people need to learn this is different than THC. This is a brand new thing, okay? THC metabolism is relatively straightforward. CBD is unusually complex with considerable species variability. So it's really important that you start low and go slow. Find your... It's working wonders for me, but it took you a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
It took you a long time.
Do you take yours in the day, or do you take it when you go to bed?
When I wake up. And when we come back, I'll tell you my regime.
All right, we're good. Stuart Topp, CV Sciences, CBD oil, plus CBD oil. It's all good here on LTN Coast to Coast and globally. Are you tired of being tired? So was Amanda until she tried Floradix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym, and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floradix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floradix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. FloraVital provides all the same benefits as Floradix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floradix and FloraVital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floradix. florahealth.com/Floradix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, They have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
The preceding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The Rays play on Tampa Bay Sports Radio, WDAE.
To the wall, let's go!
Catch every pitch of Rays baseball in Pasco on 96.7 FM and all over Tampa Bay on 620 AM. Rays up. Dana Lash and The Dana Show on 1250 WHNZ.
All of these people go out of the Tupperware Fresh collegiate brainwashing emporium, and they go right into government on the public teat. People like Bernie Sanders. Oh, well, he's only ever worked at public jobs. Oh, he wrote for a zine briefly. Is that not the most hipster-rific thing you've ever heard in your life? He sounds like the best guy to sit here and determine policy.
The Dana Show. Weeknights 10 to midnight on 1250 WHNZ.
I'm Tom McCubbin. Better Lawns and Gardens is now live in Tampa Bay. Join us every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 on 1250 WHNZ. You can call me at 1-888-45-LAWNS. That's 1-888-455-2967.
1250 wins WHNZ Tampa Bay. Available everywhere you want to listen on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
This is CBS News on the Hour. Real news, real reporting.
I'm Peter King. Puerto Rico is boarding up and bracing for Tropical Storm Dorian, and memories are long from the last big storm 2 years ago. Correspondent David Begnaud says as a result, many people are better prepared.
The majority of the people are staying, but they're preparing. 10 days worth of food and water. Gas lines are already farming this morning. People still have, as they tell me, post-traumatic stress from going through Maria.
FEMA says it's also better prepared, and the CEO of the island's power company says any blackouts caused by the storm will be fixed in 2 weeks or less, even in a worst-case scenario. Dorian could become a hurricane this weekend and hit Florida's east coast as a Category 2 storm on Monday. Governor Ron DeSantis is telling people there to be prepared.
This has changed, I think, over the last 48 hours. They thought it would break up over the Dominican Republic. Obviously, it's shifted, has a path to strengthen with some pretty open stretch of water and potentially impact anywhere from southern Florida all the way up to Virginia.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has decided to do an end run around Parliament, suspending it until mid-October, opponents say, to make sure that lawmakers can't derail his plan for leaving the European Union.
We're not going to wait until October the 31st before getting on with our plans to take this country forward.
And we have just gotten word out of London that the Queen has approved her speech for Parliament no earlier than Monday, September 9th, no later than Thursday, September 12th. Johnson's plan was to have Parliament return October 14th. Deutsche Bank says it has President Trump's tax returns and other documents that congressional Democrats have subpoenaed. The president is sued to keep them sealed. CBS News political analyst Leonard Steinhorn.
Congress wants it. The president and his family are opposing it. This is going up into the courts, potentially to the Supreme Court.
Mr. Trump says the economy is healthy, thanks in large part to his work, but a new poll indicates that voters are increasingly worried about it. Quinnipiac University polling analyst Mary Snow says that's bad news for the president.
The top 5 Democratic presidential candidates would beat Donald Trump if the election were held today. 4 of the candidates would lead with double digits, 1 by 9.
With recreational marijuana about to become legal in Illinois, prosecutors say it's time to erase thousands of marijuana convictions for small amounts that date back decades. They plan to use a nonprofit organization and technology to analyze decades worth of arrests. The Dow is up 2 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
It is a horrible scenario, but it happens. Dennis writes about his wife. She was diagnosed with leukemia. In fact, she's a 2-time survivor, and in the midst of all that, they ran up over $1 million in medical bills. Thankfully, they're Medi-Share members, and Dennis says they are so thankful for that, how others came together to meet their needs, and that's how so many Medi-Share members feel. This is not health insurance. It's different. You don't have to pay for things you don't believe in, and like Dennis found out, it just works. So if you join Medi-Share, not only do you save a lot of money, the typical family saves about $500 a month, but you know where your money's going each month. You're helping people, and if the time should come, they'll be helping and even praying for you. So yes, it's different, and as more than 400,000 people now know when it comes to healthcare costs, different is beautiful. Find out more. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
Did you know that the IRS is getting more aggressive these days? They're using private agencies to track you down and even started taking away passports. Don't wait. If you owe more than $10,000, take advantage of the Fresh Start Initiative, a program in place that can help you now. You can save thousands and possibly have your taxes forgiven. Join the thousands of taxpayers who made the call to get protection from IRS collections. Call the experts at Oxford Tax Partners now about the Fresh Start program. If you qualify, it'll stop the IRS collection agencies from coming after you. Let the IRS negotiation experts at Oxford Tax Partners get you protected once and for all. Call the hotline now at 800-303-6565. That's 800-303-6565. There's help for those of you who owe $10,000 or more, but it's important that you take action before these programs change. Call the tax experts at Oxford Tax Partners for a free consultation now at 800-303-6565. 800-303-6565. That's 800-303-6565.
A very serious accident still being investigated on the westbound Howard Franklin Bridge with only the far left emergency lane squeezing by. As a result, traffic is backed up all the way to I-4, and we're also very backed up on the westbound Courtney Campbell Causeway and Gandy Bridges. Have a crash northbound on US 19 at Cross Bayou and an accident on McMullen Booth at Curlew. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Nederwick Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
.1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. Following is a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The opinions, viewpoints, and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just came over from the first hour, and if you're just tuning in, thanks for doing that. We are coast to coast and we are global. Stuart Tomp, my longtime friend and colleague, is on today. This business about CBD, I understand, people can get caught up in the trend of something, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. In the fashion industry, this happens a lot. Dietary supplement industry, it happens a lot. In a lot of areas, you find this trend. Some trends are fleeting, and then all trends have a high point, and then then they level off, and then they'll either disappear, stick around, and they'll sustain. We are in a high moment, a high trend moment, I think, with CBD. And that, for you and me as consumers, that can be perilous. Because in the midst of all that excitement, enthusiasm, and talk is nonsense. And products that really won't serve you well. And most people don't have hours to go and research. Stuart's on here. He's telling you about the parts of the hemp plant. What part is used to make the products that Plus CBD, the CV Sciences puts in their Plus CBD products. And he's telling you the top third of the plant, the flowering part. The rest of the plant's used to, now they're making, BMW's making doors from the hemp. But industrial hemp has been around a long time. People got wearing hemp belts, hemp shoes, hemp hats, hemp whatever. This isn't anything new under the sun. Hemp has been around for thousands of years. What is new under the sun is this marketing of cannabidiol and these CBD products. And that can be, I'm just telling you to be cautious and careful and considerate of your own health before you start consuming some of these products. They are not the same. They are not the same. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. There'll be more products that will get dumped into the overall natural product space generally and the hemp space specifically. And it'll become more confusing. You're going to hear all kind of claims. It's just be careful. I can make this very simple for you. Plus CBD, that's the product. I have great confidence in that product. 100%, full stop. For me to be taking as much of it as I'm taking, I thought long and hard about it. I was careful. And, Stuart, I'm doing about 50 milligrams a day. He tells me, I told him what I took last night. Stuart takes his in the morning. Stuart, welcome back. Why do you do that, and what is your protocol?
Okay, I've learned after many years that for me, first thing in the morning, what the hemp extract with the naturally occurring CBD does is it really helps to elevate. You always hear sun, serotonin, moon, melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing in the morning can be challenging for many people. And so with a noisy brain, when I wake up first thing in the morning, part of my ritual with my meditation, prayer, all the things that I do, I notice that when I take my hemp extract plus CBD, I take the gold soft gels, I take several first thing in the morning, it speaks to the serotonin receptors, the same receptors that the SSRIs like Prozac speak to. Now, I'm not saying it's the same thing at all. Please, don't misunderstand. I'm saying CBD communicates to the receptor that we connect with the antidepressants. Among other things, it also helps to speak to the GABA receptor, which is the main receptor for the compounds your body makes to keep you calm and focused and cool. And CBD plus CBD, the hemp extract, also, this is important, helps to increase your body's natural signals of joy and prevent the breakdown of the natural neurotransmitters that make you joyful. And as a result, when the stress goes down, for me, social cohesion goes up. So the less stressful I am, the more oxytocin, the more social bonding, the more effective I am as a partner, as a husband, as a father, as an employee, as a son, as a communicator, as a global citizen. So for me, it's a strategic move every morning to put me in the right place so that I can really unfold my best nature.
So,
and I have found it's important.
In terms of quality of life, since you started taking the CBD, just generally speaking, how much of the quality of your life would you say has improved? 10%, 5%, what?
I am not the same person. What I mean by that is some of the deepest unresolved resentments, childhood issues, everyone suffers with these things. A healthy endocannabinoid system, according to Professor Raphael Mechoulam, when you can forget and let go and surrender, you're healthy. You have a healthy ECS, you have a healthy stress response. Your immune system and central nervous system are coordinated. You respond appropriately. I respond more appropriately every single day. It's improving. It's making a healthy person healthier. The study that we did, that randomized control trial, we used healthy people, gave them 1 gold soft gel a day.
One?
They felt satisfied. 1 gold soft gel a day in the RCT. Why? 1, because that's what we have on the label. 1 gold soft gel. People felt satisfied, they slept better, and they felt better. I'm going to resend you that abstract. It's going through peer review right now. 1 gold soft gel. You felt satisfied. Now listen to this. THC gives you the munchies. We've all heard of that, right? CBD sends the signal to your brain, don't eat a second piece of pizza. It's the opposite. Listen, THC makes you hungry. CBD makes you satisfied. You're not as hungry.
877-897-8255. You're listening to Stuart Topp, Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences, website that people can go to.
I would check out our Facebook page. We have a lot of great information, plus CBD oil, plus CBDoil.com. Check us out on Facebook. We've got great information and also the ongoing research at PubMed.gov. I know Dr. Garko and I drone on and on all the time about PubMed.gov. However, the papers that are being published, for example, Doc, listen to this. The Connectome, they're now connecting the endocannabinoids and the endocannabinoid system to the gut microbiome, to the Connectome, all those commercials we're hearing about, all the multiple brains. Of course, who controls it, who coordinates it all? The endocannabinoid system is the master control system. It coordinates signals between the immune and central nervous system. So when you're healthy, your endocannabinoid system is healthy. Plus CBD oil helps make you more effective at responding to stress because it's strengthening your endocannabinoid tone. Does that make more sense the longer we say this?
Yeah, it does. So you have the gel caps. I take that. I also have the liquid with the eyedropper, so this little...
Talk about that when we come back.
All right.
Hey, what's the name of the Facebook page, by the way?
Just plus CBD oil at Facebook. Just plus CBD oil at Facebook. And then also, CV Sciences as well.
We'll talk about that delivery system. Gel caps versus the liquid with the dropper. What's the difference? LTN Coast to Coast and globally. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lung's Immune and Clear Lung's Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. VDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off VDC's already discounted prices. VDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with VDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat, through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. Reviva Labs, the natural skincare authority. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Hemp-derived cannabidiol is now recognized and scientifically established for its benefits relative to human health. And the CBD is capable of affecting researchers and investigators, scientists are now claiming almost every biological system or process through the endocannabinoid system. You heard Stuart used the initials ECS. The Plus CBD oil, which is the product from CV Sciences, they talk about it as containing a biochemical matrix of phytocannabinoids. Phyto means plant, plant-derived cannabinoids, including CBD. In addition, they have fatty acids, terpenes, plant sterols, and vitamin E in the product. And they use a phrase, full spectrum. I'm going to ask Stuart what that means. So Plus CBD is a plus for sure when it comes to your health and your wellness and well-being. All three dimensions, health, wellness, and well-being, CBD cuts across those three dimensions for sure. Stuart, well, welcome back. What do you mean with the phrase or the term full spectrum?
Remember how we used to debate vitamin C? We had isolated crystal ascorbic acid, white powder, as vitamin C, and then on the other side we had an orange or camu camu, acerola, food, a complete food, versus just the isolated molecule. That was a big debate for years. It still is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing is going on here, nothing new. Isn't the same thing going on and has gone on with, say, fish oil? They've argued about an individual fatty acid over, say, eating fish or eating less French fries or eating cod liver oil. Remember how we debated over the nuances of when you used one isolated compound versus the food or the whole matrix? That's the same thing here, no different. So we at CV Sciences analyze our hemp. Our product, the Plus CBD oil product, gives you 500 different cofactors. When we say full spectrum, doctor, because we use the seed, the stem, and the stalk, we don't just grow female plants. It's a giant outdoor hemp field. That's why I sent you those pictures. We take the entire thing, and we take the whole plant, and we put all of that into the soft gel. So the top third, the flowering top, with 500 different compounds. You mentioned a few. There are also cannaflavins. There are 8 isomers of the vitamin E, like you mentioned. There's gamma-linoleic acid from the seeds and alpha-linoleic acid from the seeds. There's grosamide from the hemp shell that's anti-inflammatory. There are terpenes like beta-caryophyllene. Listen, the bitter flavor, you know how bitters work?
Yeah.
They reduce the drive for sugar.
Which would be very helpful. Hold that thought. Just set that to the side for a second. We have a caller in Tampa. Michael, welcome to the show. Well, it's nice to have you on, Michael.
Hey, good morning, doctor.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
Well, I was just listening to your show and all the benefits of the CBD oil.
Mm.
And last week, my wife passed away after 33 years of marriage, and so I have some good days and bad days. Last night I wasn't able to sleep, and then I get kind of moody. And I'm really a real vibrant person, life of the party. But I just can't seem to get back to myself, at least on a constant basis. So I was just wondering, would you think this would help with my moods? Would it help with my sleeping and whatnot?
Well, first of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. That is something we all face, but each of us in our own way has to deal with it, and it becomes an essential part of living this life, right? And it's only been a week, so it takes, one of my mentors always used to say to me, a tincture of time. And it does take time, and you'll have to work your way through the process. Not surprising, your reaction and your psycho-emotional reaction, how you feel, and is not surprising. I mean, that I'm sure she was, to say a part of your life, she probably helped define your life. And people say, well, you'll get over it. I don't ever find that helpful. I don't find that helpful. And you don't want to forget. You do want to remember. But more immediately, let's ask Stuart. Do you think, Stuart, that the CBD, the gold, for example, would help moderate some of that despondency?
Well, that's first of all, I want to echo what Dr. Garko said, and I'm married for 20 years, so I completely empathize and understand, what that connection loss is like. So the sort of the psychoneuroimmunology around that has got to be impossible to nail down. However, the mechanism of action, when I am scared to death and in fight and flight, there's not as much rest and digest, and all that fear that I was talking about, at least with me, keeps social cohesion away. So the longer I'm afraid and running, the less social cohesion there is. This is what CBD and hemp extracts are being studied for. So to your direct question, we have a 100-person randomized control trial about anxiety that we're talking about getting started with Dr. Shannon, Scott Shannon. So the direction towards post-traumatic stress disorder, general relaxation and anxiety, these are the main reasons people use the product. So to be fair, I'm not a psychiatrist, Dr. Garko isn't, but that's exactly what people are using it for. Do you think that's a good answer, Dr. Garko?
Yeah, it is. And Michael, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Stay right there. We'll come back to you.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
Win your way to our 2019 iHeartRadio Music Festival and $1,000 to spend while you're in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
More than 30 of the biggest music superstars, handpicked by iHeartRadio. Hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
Forecasters say Tropical Storm Dorian could be a Category 2 hurricane by the time it reaches Florida this weekend. It's expected to make landfall on the East Coast Sunday night. Dave Roberts at the National Hurricane Center says Dorian will hit Puerto Rico today.
Looks like later this afternoon, tropical storm force winds will begin affecting the southern portions of the coastline, including the Virgin Islands as well.
More arrests are expected in connection to the heat-related deaths at a Broward County nursing home during Hurricane Irma. Hollywood police say that 4 employees from the Rehabilitation Center of Hollywood Hills have been charged. A multi-vehicle crash on the I-275 bridge sent a car plunging off the side into Tampa Bay. Divers are now searching for whoever was inside. With Florida's news, I'm Chris Trankman.
From the 1250 WHNZ Florida Central Credit Union Auto Loans Traffic Center.
We'll have a serious accident investigation on the westbound Howard Franklin Bridge that's got only the left emergency lane squeezing by. As a result, traffic is backed up southbound on 275 right to downtown, and our alternates, the Gandy Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, both really hammered. There's also a disabled vehicle on the eastbound Howard Franklin Bridge and a crash northbound on US 19 at Cross Bayou. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Edric Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
Did you know that the IRS is getting more aggressive these days? They're using private agencies to track you down and even started taking away passports. Don't wait. If you owe more than $10,000, take advantage of the Fresh Start Initiative, a program in place that can help you now. You can save thousands and possibly have your taxes forgiven. Join the thousands of taxpayers who made the call to get protection from IRS collections. Call the experts at Oxford Tax Partners now about the Fresh Start program. If you qualify, it'll stop the IRS collection agencies from coming after you. Let the IRS negotiate Aviation experts at Oxford Tax Partners get you protected once and for all. Call the hotline now at 800-303-6565. That's 800-303-6565. There's help for those of you who owe $10,000 or more, but it's important that you take action before these programs change. Call the tax experts at Oxford Tax Partners for a free consultation now at 800-303-6565. 800-303-6565. That's 800-303-6565.
From the Weather Center, Abrahamson and Uterwick. See the results. TheEnjoyLawyers.com. Pinellas Hillsborough.
Your Tampa Bay forecast, scattered showers early today, then partly cloudy and muggy. A 40% chance of afternoon thunderstorms, high 90. Tonight, showers taper off with a low 79. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, hot and humid with a 30% rain chance, high 93. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by Ashley Home Store.
Ashley Home Store's Labor Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $1,200 on select Sealy and Beauty Rest adjustable sets. For a limited time, get no interest for 8 whole years. Plus, get up to $300 Ashley cash. Ashley Home Store, this is home.
I'm Tom McCubbin. Better Lawns and Gardens is now live in Tampa Bay. Join us every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 on 1250 WHNZ. You can call me at 1-888-45-LAWNS. That's 1-888-455-2967.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I have a caller, Michael. And Michael, welcome back to the show. First of all, thank you for, that's very personal, what you shared. And I appreciate you doing that. What you're experiencing, you lost your wife of 33 years, and it was only a week ago. And I wanted to spend just a moment with you and give you my take on this experience. And it's, for every person, it's different. Loss and grief right now is very high for you, and it's understandable, your sense of loss and the grief that you have. And that there are common signs and symptoms of grief, shock and disbelief. There's sadness, of course. There's guilt. Sometimes you may feel guilty for the loss, and that's not uncommon. Anger. People will become angry with themselves, or even sometimes, in a very odd way, they become angry with the person that left them. And then there's fear. What's going to happen now in my life? There's different levels of that, and everybody experiences that differently. And in addition to all that emotional pain, sometimes there can be even physical pain associated with loss and grief. And of course, there are the classic stages of loss and grief, and I won't go through those. But all that you're experiencing now is part of that process, and there's no way to speed it up, slow it down, make it go away. It is for you what it's going to be, whatever it may be. And you're going to search and you're going to hunt, you're going to look for answers to try to make yourself feel better, and to try to understand this and accept it. And eventually, as I said, at the end of the day, a tincture of time. It's going to take time. And I empathize. Probably every person listening and watching this show empathizes with you. We all go through this. It's a horrible experience, but it is part of life. And I often have said, in those kind of moments, I don't want to squander the moment. For me, I want to learn from it and try to make my life better, make myself a better person. I search for that. Loss of my mother. I've lost most of my family, including a son. So, we all go through it. And I just, again, our deepest condolences to you. And whether it's CBD or whatever that can make you feel better, at the end of the day, it sounds to me like you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Yes. Well, thank you, Doctor. I have
your signal's breaking up. Your signal's breaking up a little bit. Repeat what you said.
I get bridge, and I've been here since about 6 o'clock. So I'm in that.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No, we're having a hard time with your signal.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sorry about that. We have a technical difficulty, but you get. Go ahead, Mike.
It's probably me because I'm stuck with that traffic.
Oh, you're stuck in traffic. Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
What you can do, you can always call me back tomorrow. I'm always here. You call me back when you have a moment, and I want to talk more about it with you because your experience is something that is universal, and it defines our humanness and the human condition. And I have a great amount of how can I say? We all do. Identification with what you're experiencing. So call me back when on a day or tomorrow, anytime you want, and we can talk about this some more. I'd love to hear from you, and we will listen up for your call. Okay, Michael?
All right.
Thank you, Michael.
So much.
Thank you. Stuart, thank you for taking a moment so that I could talk to him, to Michael, and for sharing your thoughts about it as well.
I mean, I hope you know that all the years we've developed our relationship outside of the show, that's why I'm so excited to be on this show, because I know that that's the direction where the conversation is going, right? The universal principles, sort of a phase transition, the things that link us all together just deeply. So thank you for recognizing not only that opportunity, but getting Michael back, having him call you back again, and that's why this is such an important show. Well, such an important topic.
Well, Stuart, you're right. At the end of the day, as I've learned now, we're all in it together. And no matter what our differences, no matter what our, how different we may be, we are in many ways the same, too. There's symmetry and complementarity between and among humans. And being different doesn't mean being divided. And to understand that we all are in it together. And to hear that man, I mean, that was his wife of 33 years. My God, the vacuum that he must be experiencing right now, the state of, shock and disbelief, the sadness, the overwhelming, the fear, what's going to happen to what's going to happen? It's so overwhelming. That was his partner.
And also think of this. What he responded to was the information that we were sharing of our own experience. We weren't being hyperbolic. Let's face it. If you have PTSD, you cannot forget. That happens. How many people can explain that they can articulate they've been in a place in a brain loop where they can't stop thinking about something, right?
Mm-hmm.
That happens under stress. So the idea that there somehow we're different in that stress response, I loved how you said, I don't have to read all the stages of grief. We all know what they are. They're all exactly the same. We all go through this. And so thank you for taking the time.
Well, what crossed my mind? I was thinking of him and thinking, attending the funeral, going to the cemetery, then all that ritual and ceremony there, and then he had to go home, and he had to go to bed alone that night. And I was thinking about that. What would that be like? That very first night after you put the person to rest. that is humanity. I mean, that is what we have to connect to. It is that.
That's the connectome.
Yeah, that is what this existence should be about, and why we need to care about one another. I mean, that moment, that very moment. I mean, I don't know what that was like for him, and just try to imagine that. That, what do you do that night? That night. Anyway, you get my drift. You understand what I'm trying to express here. Probably a little clumsily, but you get my understanding, I'm sure, my meaning. We come back, we'll have the LTN Health question of the day.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Have you been putting off a cleanse? They can be harsh and leave you chained to the toilet, making for an overall unpleasant experience. Rethink your cleanse with Fluorescence, a daily cleanse that helps safely and gently detoxify your body. Unlike other detoxes that can be hard on the body, Fluorescence supports your body's natural processes, helping it to work more efficiently than it could on its own. The truth is your body is really good at cleansing, but due to the number of toxins we're exposed to, it can use a little daily support. Inspired by traditional OBGYN formula, Fluorescence is made with 8 herbs: burdock root, watercress, sheep sorrel herb, slippery elm, rhubarb root, kelp, blessed thistle, and red clover blossom. These herbs work together to support multiple elimination pathways, gently helping your body's detox systems do what they were made to do, only better. Forget harsh extreme cleanses and cleanse happy. Try Fluorescence for gentle daily cleansing that leaves you feeling rejuvenated. Find Fluorescence at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace
You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. During the course of our conversation today with Stuart Tomp from CV Sciences, he mentioned which portion of that 15-foot high plant called the hemp plant, 15 feet high. That's NBA. That's NBA stuff, tall stuff. What part of that plant is used to make Plus CBD? What is it? What you find in the products from CV Sciences? What part of the plant was used? Was it the top third of the plant, the flowering portion, or was it the stalk? With the right answer, you win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK if you have the correct answer.
Stuart, I take the gel caps. You also sent me the liquid with a dropper. What is that about? In the red bottle, I have some of that. What is that? What's the difference? Do you use it?
Okay, we have 3 different colors currently in our product line. So the red bottle with the dropper that we sent you, the first question is liquid formulas versus capsules or soft gels.
Right.
Right? With the liquid formulas, we get the sublingual dosing, where you put it directly under the tongue like oregano oil and other things.
Mm-hmm.
Quicker absorption to the brain and great for acute situations. So that can be a very fast and efficient way to have more control. When you heard us talking about how many milligrams we take, that can help you control what you're taking.
Does the liquid come in the red label, green label, and gold label, or just the red?
Well, it is currently now only available in the green label and the gold label. Now,
Okay.
We're constantly reevaluating our products. Right, it gets to be complicated with too many things out there. So the one you have is available in a soft gel now, the red one.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So
that's more of an aspirin alternative.
I see. So the audience, what would prompt what would be a cue for somebody to use the liquid with the dropper, doing it sublingually? Who's the candidate for that?
That would be somebody new to the conversation that is just getting started, somebody that is a little bit more precise in the way that they like to work their way into a regime. And so you can have much more control.
I see.
And many people, remember in the beginning, we didn't have soft gels years ago.
I remember.
We only had the liquid. And people would start out with a little bit and add a little bit more every day. And it was simple and practical. We empowered the human being. You'll know if you're less stressed out. you will know if you're sleeping better. And remember, it took you years, and we're friends. I'd never tried to sell you this stuff. Do you remember that?
You never did, no.
Not once. The whole time, because this relationship is critical to me, and your audience needs to, you're beyond reproach. So some people need only 1 or 2 little drops. Remember, in the beginning, people had a dysregulated endocannabinoid system. A little bit of hemp CBD brings balance. They feel better, they sleep better, they move better, and then some people need more. So the drops are the best way to get started.
I remember in the beginning was just the paste.
Well, in the beginning, we were just like, here, eat a little bit of this stuff. And
do you still make it in paste form?
No.
I'll be darned.
We can't, because the control, people want precise, metered. So you were in the early phase of this where
I was at a trade show, and I came by your booth, and you said to me, come here, Doc, you got to try it. And you had a stick, and you put it into the jar, and you pulled some out, and he said, here, put this under your tongue.
I know.
It was a paste, and I can't say what it tasted like on air, but it tasted like that.
But remember what I said about the bitters. It took me years. It's so bitter that the bitter
would have been better.
Well, no, it is bitter because it tastes like black pepper. This is important.
I know.
It tastes like black pepper. Why? It has the beta-caryophyllene in it.
Beta-caryophyllene. Yes. Okay. Let's go
Jason talks about it on your show all the time.
Yes.
I just love Stuart's energy. I'll almost take whatever he tells me to take, because I wish I could come into work.
You'll take Stuart's leftover energy.
Like, for real. Like, that alone.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. Let's go to Lloyd. Yeah, you just hang around. I'll pick up the leftover of his energy. That'll help me.
That's all I need. I'll at least get through lunch.
I know that. And I know how important lunch is to you.
The jokes.
Let's go to Largo. Nellie, welcome to the show, Nellie. It's great to have you on. So what part of the plant do we use? The top portion, the flowering portion, that third, or do we use the stalk of the hemp plant to make plus CBD products?
Flowering portion.
Yeah, the flowering portion. Have you ever tried CBD?
No, I've never tried it. But, I have some literature on hemp and the difference between hemp and marijuana. I was kind of very interested in. And it says in early history, it was cultivated for food, oil, fibers such as rope and fabric.
Absolutely.
Throughout the years, these plants were bred with other plants with similar characteristics, resulting in what we now know as hemp.
Yeah, this goes back thousands of years. You'll find it referenced in Ayurvedic medicine, Chinese medicine, ancient medicine, ancient cultures. This is not new under the sun. And you would think some of these marketers, they just struck gold for the first time in human history, the way they go after it. But you're right, and it has a long-standing tradition, and that's the irony. It's been around so long, and people know so little.
I think this is even in biblical times.
Yes.
This hemp was going with, it was sort of
low-key,
and people get to know more and more. And you're right. I think they do think. Someone told me they could build houses with hemp.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, Stuart has been alluding to that. Thank you, Nellie. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Stuart, thank you. I will see you very soon. We will be broadcasting from the Baltimore Convention Center coming up real soon here, and for 2 days, and I will be with Stuart in their booth. So we'll get a real good introduction and explanation of CBD plus CBD. Your health is your wealth.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts. offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by